celebrate with Chris and Ingrid. We've been waiting for this day for a long time.
Yeah.
And even though this is a happy occasion, Chris, it also marks the day that you are forever entwined to a crazy Bronx woman. And that we're all so similar. And you know, I was trying to figure out what to say today for my speech, and all the wonderful things that I could say about Ingrid, I realized we are pretty similar, you know?
You don't have to exaggerate.
I don't know if it's genetics or if it's actual life experience, but growing up in the Braun house definitely has an impact. One of my first memories growing up, I was in the car with my mom, Ingrid, and obviously me. And my mom and Ingrid were in the front, and I think we might have been coming back from visiting Teresa at college, but I'm not 100% sure because I was little. And it was pouring rain, and my mom and Ingrid both had a string in their hands. Many of you might wonder why you'd be driving around holding a string, but in our family, in that particular car, when it rained, you actually had to manually work the windshield wipers. And so whoever was unlucky enough to get the front seat had the happy job of running around.
That's funny.
Did you learn your lesson?
And I know in our family there's probably a million stories that are similar to this. We all have them. But I think that growing up that way, you know, that's why the Braun women are so independent and resourceful and resilient, because that's how we grew up, you know, and that's what that's what made us the way that we are. But we're also, you know, Ingrid is one of the most caring, loving, compassionate people that I know. She'd do anything for you. And when I was in college in Boston and I was lonely and miserable, she worked overnight and drove 5 hours to come see me. And she was just the best sister in the world. And you know, Chris, if you're good, she might even save you some bacon off the turkey and early. A wonderful woman. And now that you're a nurse and you have your Braun skills, you can probably use like a toothpick, a coffee cup, and some toilet paper and fix up a broken arm. They'll come in handy for sure. But Chris, you know, I'm sure Jeff can attest, we're not the easiest family to walk into, especially as a guy. There's a lot of us. We have a lot of brothers, and you know, it can get rough in here. It's not for every guy. But you fit in perfectly with our family, and we are so thrilled to have you. We all love you so much, Chris, and
Yeah, now it's time for us to leave. Never mind.
all right, so to the bride and the groom,
Here, here.
we love you so much. Cheers.
And in German, they
Hold on.
proceed.
All right.
Drink up.
So, I decided to break down the speech into segments. The first segment would be a fun story. And the adults that are here that know me, Chris, and of course Mike, there's probably a lot of shock that we're not in jail somewhere. that we made it. But so far so good. But to tell you about Chris, those of you that don't know him, or those of you that say, you know, he's getting married, I've got 2 brothers, but Chris really has been my closest brother since I moved to Edison, which was some 32 years ago. And the one funny story that I have is the one story that I never really forgave him about. And I'm going to it was actually my fault, it was my idea, so I'll take a little bit of the blame, but I had to share this story, because I think he was out with his best intentions. But we were out one night, I see the parents over here trying to remember what night this was. But we were out one night, and what was starting to be just a little bit of fun spiraled, and I would say we were being mischievous. And somehow, some way, the cops found out what we were doing. And as soon as I saw the cops, I flew. And we were at the bottom of the hill. I got to the top of the hill, and I remember while running, I think I was 12 years old, so this is a long time ago. I remember running saying, nobody will catch me, nobody will catch me. This is about 1987. I'm at the top of the hill, and I started. It was okay. It may have been around mischief night. So I get to the top of the hill, and I'm saying to myself, safe, I'm in the clear, nobody's gonna catch me. Not bad. And then I hear somebody screaming, Zach! Come back down. I turn around, the cops are there, they got him. He's screaming my first name to return while I'm in the clear. It's even funnier because when you think about this, in like 1987 or so, there's not a whole lot of kids named Zach. There's probably, if the cops were thinking, they were probably like, well, he's shouting out that kid's name. There's probably only one kid named Zach in this neighborhood. I'm at the top. I'm like, I don't even want to tell you what I was actually saying. Deep down, it's like, I can't believe he just shouted my name. I was clear. I walked down the hill. He's at the bottom of the hill with my brother. We get in the car. I'm like, I'm dead. I'm dead. He's this thing, this guy, everything. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Chris.
So I believe it was a Saturday. So Sunday, I see him outside riding his bike. I'm looking out my window like it's brutal for us to have to stay in on the weekends. On weekends, we really see who could get outside first. We'd be outside between 6:30 and 7 a.m. I see him out on his bike playing with everybody. He's with Mike, and I'm grounded for the week. That also got me mad. And then Eddie, I went and I told my dad, I said, you're the meanest dad. I said, Nicky and Mike are outside on their bikes, and I'm grounded. So I'll never forget.
This Mike was with you, right? Yeah, you got him wait.
Somehow he forgot Mike's name, but he clearly remembered my name. But I'll never forget that. And I actually do forgive you for that. It took a while to say sorry. One of the things that I did want to tell you is that, I'm so happy for you. I'm super proud of you. I know you're going through tough times, and I'm just proud of you, man, for just the way you were doing everything. Finished school. That took a long time, too. I'm really proud of you. You're my brother. You know that. And if I could tell you one thing as a married man, I've been married about 8 years. And the one thing I'll tell you is that there's definitely going to be times that are very tough. And I do remember those times very clearly. And it's actually easier to think that you could quit or that you could walk away. If you do need, like a night, you got me 30 minutes away, Mike's 30 minutes away, so we're like centrally located for the fun. But you have to go back. And what I'm saying is that it's actually easier to quit than it is. It's tough to actually have to stick it out and fight it through, but when you do that, it just, there's like a strange power to a woman
That's right.
that it gets, you make it through those tough times, you get, the marriage gets better, it gets stronger, life gets better, and I think like us, you and I, we've had our ups and our downs, and as we've gotten older, we've learned to just say sorry and curse each other out. We do it, we get it over with quick, and what I'm saying is, there will be times where you're going to say, this is crazy, I can't do this, and it is crazy, and there are times where you think you can't do it, but you tough it out. Ingrid's an amazing girl. She's an amazing woman. You're a super lucky guy. She's very lucky, and I know that when it's tough, just call me up and I'll tell you, shut up. You can meet me or you can meet Mike, kind of clear the air, and then you go back because, you got to stick it out. What I'm saying is it would just be easier to quit, and then after a while, you start learning that there is, quitting, and sometimes you do talk a little bit, you'll say maybe the bad things or the wrong things, but just always remember that, you love her, she will stand by your side forever, and dude, you're just a lucky guy, and just, this is forever, man, so this is it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.